Have you ever meditated before? This series is created for those of you who've never meditated before and for those of you who are extremists like me. I started actually meditating around a year and a half ago. First time I was out in the forest with my friend, and I was having a really hard day. I used to medicate a lot, and at that point I had stopped medicating. I stopped, using drugs, alcohol, or other different medicators to run away from the reality. And I'm sitting in nature with her, and I'm just feeling horrible. And she's like, let's just meditate. And I felt like that's a silly idea. Like, what, we're going to sit and do nothing and just like listen to someone saying something? I didn't even know what that meant. I was thinking maybe it means like just sit like this, with my hands like this and just close my eyes and become a monk for a few hours. I was like really confused because I've never done it before, even though I've heard the term. And then she put on this awesome meditation. I laid down on this rock and I drifted. And I drifted to this beautiful, safe place. It's been a beautiful journey since. I haven't stopped meditating. Now I can do hour-long meditations easy. But it's interesting. When I started, there were a couple of things I wish I knew, and which is what I want to bring to your attention today before starting the meditations. A is like this. You don't need to do anything. In my meditations, I will give you a lot of suggestions, and sometimes it'll sound like it's something you need to do. I'm telling you right now, you don't need to do anything. It's an option I'm giving you. It's choices that you might not have known of that I'm bringing to your attention. That's what meditation is. It's choices. Even guided meditation, where I'm trying to bring you to a specific point and I'm therefore taking your hand and guiding you, you don't have to do anything. You do as you please, but you can relax fully if you want to. You can take the suggestions I make and use them to get you to a new light, a new high. And it's interesting because in the beginning I thought, like, if my head went to different places, oh my God, I'm so terrible, and I would start beating on myself. And that's why I'm taking the time to bring you into this properly so you understand this is a journey of love. Every meditation that you show up for, I don't care if it's for 2 minutes of it, 5 minutes, or the whole goddamn thing, every single one that you show up for is an expression of love towards yourself. And therefore, if your brain is wandering, we continue acting in that expression of love. And I want to invite you to use this journey to actually get to see yourself more and to see how sometimes you might not be so kind to yourself and how to perhaps be kinder. And I'm sure there'll be a meditation in there about that as well, about how to give up that part, how to let go and surrender that part. This is a journey of love, of surrender, of prayer, and of divinity. I want to give you the tools that honestly have changed my life. Stuff that I wish I had years ago, but I'm so happy to have today because they completely change and they center me, they align me. So I'm actually thinking right now, I can see it. I'm thinking this series is going to be called Alignment, and every part of this is just going to be about aligning another piece and another piece and doing it from a place of love and kindness. Instead of it going through right here, doing it from right here, doing it from a really calm place. So let me explain to you something. Every of these videos, I'm going to try to keep them short, at least in the beginning, as much as possible. Every of these videos, they're here at your disposal. It's not about doing it every single day. It's about doing the one you need when you need it. All right, this isn't a challenge. This isn't one of the 30-day challenges where, show up for 30 days. No, show up for whichever video catches your attention, whichever meditation. And when you do, remember, you're loving, you're kind, you're deserving. that day when I finally finished that meditation, I got up, I'll never forget, and I said, that's it. I know the key. And I became obsessed. And I started listening to every meditation that I could. And I made myself a playlist, and I started listening to it every night. I still do. And it relaxed me, and it calmed me, and it calms me too today. And some part of me started to really shift slowly. In the beginning, there weren't any massive signs, but slowly. And I started to listen to the stuff I heard in the meditation. And not only did I start to listen, I started to say them to myself. Isn't that cool? So instead of learning straight up from listening to what I say and, doing the hard work, I want to give you an opportunity to listen to it even in your sleep, if that's what works for you. Just let it get into your body. Let it get into you so that you learn another way. I've learned that fulfillment is possible, that it's possible to be okay with the ups and downs of life. I've learned that it's possible to be okay with your past. I don't care how traumatic it is. It's possible to be okay. It's possible to find compassion to yourself, love, kindness to yourself, to others, and most of all, it's possible to surrender, to love, to God, to a higher power, to the universe. These meditations, alignment, this series, it's here so that you have the opportunity to learn what took me years to learn, what I spent my last dollar on, blood, sweat, and tears to learn it for free in the comfort of your own home. That's what alignment is here for. So when you watch these videos, when you listen to the recordings, when you allow yourself to meditate, I want you to remember there is no race here. There is nothing that we're running to or from. Okay? And I'll do my best to make sure to remind you that throughout the meditations. It's just about learning this moment, learning new stuff, learning a brand new language. A language of love, real, unconditional love to yourself. The love you deserve. The love I have for you. The love God has for you. And the universe has for you. So, who's ready for alignment? Let's do this. I'll see you soon. And you know what to do, right? Do you? Come on, like and subscribe. Let me know you like it. I will see you soon.